What's going on, Pat Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Ken's Pat Talk Patriots podcast. This is the midweek motion with Pat's planning about let my guy here, man. We're going to talk Falcons. We'll go a little bit over the Falcons game, and we are going to preview the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. Before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the Ken's Pat Talk Patriots podcast. Also, go over to Pat's Planning, his YouTube channel. He's going to put his socials in here soon, so I'll let him in here. Go over there. Make sure you hit the like button over there. Make sure you share the stream. Make sure you are subscribed to his channel as well. Hope you guys are doing great out there today. Please hit that thumbs up, hit the like button, share, and make sure you subscribe. Planet, what's going on with you, bro?
What's going on? What's going on? I just noticed I got my Pat's Planet Media logo flipped backwards.
Looking good, man. Looking good. I like that.
I flipped it backwards though. I got the rotate the mirror of my image. Yeah. It's all good. I'll fix it. But yeah, how's it going, man? Close pretty call good, last Sunday, huh? Close call.
Yes, sir. Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm just enjoying another Patriots victory week, even though it was close, right? It was a close call.
6 straight wins. How's that sound, man?
I know, like, we're not used to win streaks or whatever. The last big win streak we had was 2021, Mac Jones' rookie season. What did we get to that year, if you remember? Was it 7 or 8?
I think was it that much?
Maybe it was only a 6. I'm going to have to double back and check, but it's just like, it feels good. It feels good. I don't care about the strength of schedule and all that.
Listen, all teams are pro. You only can play who on your schedule. We can't help or control who hurt, who not playing, who's sitting out. We can't control all that. You only can play who on your schedule.
Exactly.
Every week, to be honest with you, it's going to be somebody that's a key contributor to that team that's not going to be playing. So every week, you can say that about every team. If we'd have been losing them games, they'd still be talking about that.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You had us losing the Falcons game, so how'd you feel overall?
Not really surprised as the game went on, but yeah, I did have us losing that game. I did. I had us losing that game. I just didn't feel good about it. And to be honest, we should have lost that game.
I was just going to say that.
We should have lost
pretty much you predicted how it kind of went. It's just if John Parker Romo, shout out John Parker Romo, ex-Patriot, right? If he didn't miss that extra point, who knows what we're talking about today. But
man, speaking of that Falcons game, let's go ahead and get into it. Quick recap. We're going to spend a lot of time because we got these Buccaneers where we're going to Tampa this week, a team coming off a bye. But just a quick recap on the Falcons, Pats. What really stood out to you in that game, man?
Just the fact that they got off to such a quick start. We weren't used to seeing that. That was one of the big keys of the game. We didn't know if they'd get off to a good start. And me and you talked about it. We're like, watch them get off to a quick start and then kind of slow down. And that's exactly what we seen happen. So me and you kind of talked about it. We were like, watch it happen. And then it did. So right off the bat, right? 21 points they score in the first half. They're driving downfield. Everything's looking great. It's 21-7. They're driving downfield. They have a chance to go up 28-7. I think it was such a great teaching moment, because it kind of shows these guys, these young guys.
24? Where's 24-7? I didn't mean cut you go.
Yeah, no. But it teaches this team how fast it can flip. They felt like they were in a comfortable situation, about to go into halftime with basically felt like a blowout situation. Then all of a sudden, the strip sack, fumble, Falcons score, and it's only a 1 touchdown game now. You know what I mean? So, granted, the Patriots got the ball back at halftime. They did go down and score a field goal. But right there, that was it. They got cold from that point on, and the Falcons almost put it together. So we only scored 3 points in the second half, but it was enough. They got it done, and then that last drive, they still turned it around. And I felt like seeing Drake May just being able to ice a game, put it away. Hunter Henry, right? Drake made a Hunter Henry to close it out. Those are teacher moments, and good teams, that's what they do. They close out games, close games, even if they're ugly. So I was proud of them. I was proud.
And last year, we weren't even able to beat the teams that we should have won. It was games we should have won, and we weren't able to do this. So the fact that and what did Vrabel say when he started the season, when he was hired? Can you be good enough to take advantage of bad football? Team playing bad, can you win those games? You didn't do it last year, but you're doing it this year. So you've already checked that box. Another one of his goals was to win division. Right now, you're leading the division. You haven't won it yet, but you're leading it. And then number 3 is play home playoff games. Host home playoff games. So basically, if you win the division, you're gonna be hosting home playoff games anyway. So all in all, this Falcons game, I think the turning point of the game. Well, I mean, Drake London. I would love to have him in New England baller. He's a baller. Gonzo was doing a hell of a job on him until that big time game. That was a 50-50 ball catch too. That could have went either way, but I felt sorry for Marcus Jones, man. Yeah, I mean, I felt sorry for him, bro. You can't really do that. That's just he's just not big enough, man. I mean, he was there. Drake London's not the fastest player, but so you can't teach height, man.
Yeah, it's 5'8" versus 6'4". He's got
Yeah,
like
that's a mismatch.
10 inches out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't put Marcus Jones. And honestly, I had heard a lot of people saying that the Falcons kind of schemed it, like had him in motion and kind of set it up so that Marcus Jones had to cover him in that situation because of the defense the Patriots were playing. So they did a good job in finding the mismatch. But yeah, you can't really blame Marcus Jones for giving up. Drake London is a baller. Even that Christian Gonzalez play that he caught the bomb on him and Christian Gonzalez hit his head, got hurt. Thank God he's okay. That's another thing. But you can't even really be mad at Christian Gonzalez there. Drake London just made an all-star play.
Couple positive. Well, your players that stood out the most in this game, and players that didn't really play too good in this game. Just two of each.
I'll start with the negatives. I mean, you got to go with Jared Wilson. I feel like he just continues to struggle at left guard. I know he's really meant to be center, and you know what I mean? Maybe it's time to see something there because I guess Garrett Bradbury didn't really hold up too well either. I mean, really, you could look at that whole offensive line and say they struggled at times, even Will Campbell. But I thought Will Campbell, of all of them, played the best football.
He made a tackle that, well, they still end up scoring, but he made a tackle on James Smith and whatnot. So,
I was going to say that, too. That was good effort. You love to see that. He got some wheels on him for an offensive tackle, right?
yeah.
But no, I go Jared Wilson for a negative. And then Kyle Williams, right? He comes in.
Nah, gamer, that's it's red and blue. You good. Appreciate it, though. Appreciate it. Mr. Mind, what's good? What's good with you?
We got some people in the chat, huh? We got some people. What up, guys?
We can't really cook Ken how we want to because we darn near lost. Yeah, hey, yep, we almost lost.
No, that's why I said. That's why I said I respect that you called it from the get-go that it was gonna be a tough game.
Right. I was right too.
You was, but hey, at least we got out of there with the dub. I have for my negative, right? So Jared Wilson and then Kyle Williams, because he comes in for Kayshon Boutte. It's a tough task. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to talk on it later. I think Kyle Williams will actually have a game this week because Boutte will probably miss.
Yeah.
But Kyle Williams replacing Kayshon Boutte, who goes down with a hamstring, he just didn't show up. He played damn near 50% of the snaps, one target, and it just seemed like a miscommunication. It was, once again, right? We keep seeing miscommunication. So I still have Kyle Williams on the down. So it sucks. Both of my downs come from the offensive side. For ups, man, for ups, it's hard. I want to say Drake May. He had.
I hope you don't pick mine, but go ahead.
He had two major mistakes, Drake May, but I still kind of want to put him in there because his first half was still tremendous. At the same time, he won us the game, but he almost lost us the game. Right? It's one of those situations. So I don't know. I'll throw Drake May in there, but for the who we thinking there? Pop Douglas. That's probably who it was.
Oh God.
Was it? Yeah. But no, for real though.
Good.
Him overcoming what he went through just the day prior, though. How could you not? We both deserve to pick him, honestly.
Yes,
so Pop Douglas.
Of course.
What was it? 4 catches, 100?
4 catches, 100. It felt like he had more than 4 catches, but 4 catches, 101 yards and a touchdown. I saw you break down. I think I seen you broke down the play where McDaniels got him on the linebacker on Jalen Walker, and he scored.
Yeah.
That might have been the play you broke down on your.
It was, yep.
Bro, that was nice. And it's funny because we're not using him as like an actual slot receiver like Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola, nothing like that. We're getting them. I ain't gonna call him a gadget guy, but we're just getting them the ball in the right space, whether it's bubble screens, down the field, slot phase. We're using him different than what you think he should be used as. But he's been last couple of games. Pop Douglas been balling, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. It's still limited snaps too at that. So imagine he had a full workload. I think with Boutte out, we don't know for sure if Boutte's out. I keep saying that. But
Assuming he's out, yeah.
We're assuming because we already watched the hamstring injury linger on Gonzo.
I don't think we're going to get into the injury report right before we talk about Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but I don't think Kayshon's going to play to the Bengals game.
Nah, that would suck. I know. That would suck.
We got the Jets next week on a short week, so there's really no point of rushing him out there.
Yeah, so I'm hoping Kyle Williams steps up, but I don't know, man. It's tough to say. Like with Kayshon Boutte being down, Kyle Williams has to step up, right? Who else do you have right there? Matt Collins has been solid.
Yep.
Okay, Matt Collins has been solid. Who else do we have?
Anthony
Yeah,
Chisholm time. I mean, we just signed
could it be?
we just signed Brendan Rice as a practice squatter, but I don't
Hey,
think
that's
he
right.
get terminated.
Hey, we got to mention that, right? I said Drake may throw into the bloodline of Jerry Rice, possibly.
And chat, I know y'all probably wondering we didn't do a trade deadline show because we didn't make no trades. So it was pointless of us going live yesterday. So just go ahead and mention that. We want so we can be done with that, move on. We didn't make no trades, so we're not even gonna mention anything about the trade deadline. I did like what the Jets did. I mean, the Jets did get those multiple picks. And the Cowboys getting Quentin Williams and Logan Wilson, but Rasheed Nathaniel Smith to the Patriots. He went to the Seahawks.
Yep.
Jacoby Myers, former Patriot, going to the Jaguars, but nobody came to the Patriots. We wanted to get like a Arden Key, maybe a Draymond Jones, something like that, but nothing really happened. So we ain't gonna spend too much time talking about it. It's pointless.
That's how I said it. Like, people were going crazy yesterday all through Twitter, and I understand it's frustrating because we're in a position to win and people want to
We want
upgrade the
some depth,
team.
yeah.
But I heard Adam Schefter just talking on the radio show WEI, and he said it. You're not going to really make a trade just to make a trade. Like, there has to be two partners. You know what I mean? You got to make a trade that makes sense for both sides. And I'm sure they were trying. It's not like they just said, we're not going to bother. Screw this. You know what I mean? We're good. They probably tried, but they just couldn't make it work. So there it's one thing to be disappointed, but it's another thing to say, fire Elliott Wolf and this and that. You know, I think that's going too far. I like what the decisions have been made as of late, especially this past offseason, but we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see how it all works out.
As far as my ups, I'm going Terrell Jennings, scored a touchdown,
Good
ran the
one.
ball pretty good. And for Ramondre Stevenson and subbed in for Trevor Henderson. And I'm going Pot Douglas. I wasn't go Drake May, but his second half wasn't the best. So
Shaky.
if he didn't turn the ball over in the second half, I would have went Drake May, Pop Douglas. But I'm gonna go Terrell Jennings and Pop Douglas. Interesting because they grew up together too, so they got like a nice fun story. They grew up together. Then Pop Douglas dealing with what he's dealing with. You're right. You gotta put him on the up list. My downs, I'm gonna say the pass rush outside of Clavion Chason.
Yeah.
And I think you should put Chase on the up list because he's the only one that's been doing something lately. And I'm gonna say the pass rush. I didn't and I'm gonna go Michael Wynn. He didn't have a good game. Michael Wynn.
Yeah. Yeah, no, hey, they did what they had to do in the second half, but you're right. It was depressing to see because I want to use the term that like we've been getting better week by week. And we kind of have, but that second half just prevents you from being able to say that, right? So
Yeah.
now we go into this Tampa game and it's like, hopefully, and I do expect him to bounce back. I almost look at that as like a test. You know what I mean? It's going to be a motivating factor too. And the Bucks are banged up. Let's just be honest. Let's call it like it is. So I think the Patriots will bounce back, and that second half isn't really going to trickle into the first half of the Bucks game. You get me?
Speaking of the Bucks, moving on to this game, injury report. So go ahead and start our Pats and Buccaneers preview. Kayshawn Booty didn't practice today with a hamstring. Garrett Bradbury with a hip. Ellis with a hip. Josh Foreman with an ankle. And Monte Stevenson still out with that toe injury. Gonzo was full with the concussion or whatever he probably had. Marty Mapu, he's had his neck issue his whole career, and he was a full participation for the Bucks. They got some big time injuries. Wide receiver Chris Godwin, fibula did not practice. Bucky Irvin, start running back, he did not practice foot and shoulder. Hassan Reddick, ankle and knee, he was out of practice. And Marquise Watts, their hand, was out. Lemonette was a tackle that they just opened a 21-day window for. He's been out for a while, been on IR. Luke Goodeke, I guess, with a foot. And Devontae Davis was full participation. Luke Haggard was shoulder, he was full. Baker Mayfield was on the injury report with a knee and a oblique injury. Yeah. They starting corner Zion McCullum Thumb was back at practice, full participation. Jacob Harris full. So they got some key injuries to some starters. I don't expect to see Godwin or Bucky Irvin or Hassan Reddick. There's three starters. Mike Evans, he's obviously out. So I don't expect to see none of them. So what do you think about the injury report?
Well, yeah, Bucky Irvin, he's missed how many games? He's missed like 5 games or something. So he's on his way back, but I don't think he's gonna make it back. It's not seeming like it. And that's another big time break. So you got to worry about who? Rashad White, and who's their backup? Sean Tucker. So yeah, I mean the run game, we already know about the Patriots run defense.
Yeah.
So with Bucky Irvin already being missing, it's not looking good for the Bucks in that regard. So you're gonna have to rely heavily on Baker Mayfield in the passing game. And then you mentioned Chris Godwin being banged up. They're already missing Mike Evans.
Yeah.
So Okay, you got Ibuka. I love Ibuka. Trust me, he's going
That's
off
gonna be
this
a
season.
nice fun matchup, him and Gonzo.
Yeah, and then they got Tez Johnson over there, Sterling Shepard, tight
Shepard.
end, tight end Cade Otton. So
The offensive line is okay.
yeah, young offensive line, but they're
Yeah.
they're solid. You know what I mean? They enough for Baker Mayfield to do what he wants to do. I think they'll be okay, but I don't know, man. Those injuries, if they can get Bucky Irvin, they'll help him out a lot in that offense, but it's not looking good.
Yeah.
That's going to
So
help us.
the Patriots are
Clearly.
4-0 on the road. They travel to Tampa Bay, Raymond James Stadium. Florida hasn't been a kind place for the Patriots the last couple of years, but we did answer some of those demons earlier this year, going to Miami and winning. That is the Dolphins. But I'm hearing a lot of Patriots fans going to be at this game. That's what I
Me
heard.
too.
It's going to be crowded. And, Patriots fans are in Tampa Bay because, Brady went down there years ago. So a lot of Patriots fans went to Tampa. I think we might be a Patriots takeover in that stadium, man. It might be. Like, I think a lot of Pats fans are going to make the trip going to Tampa for this game.
It's interesting you say that because just in the little chat that I got on Twitter, there's like 5 people in there that are going to the Tampa game. Yeah. Shout out Michael Rodnick, Pete Collins. Yeah, he's going. Pete Collins is from Foxborough Fellas. So there's a bunch of dudes going. So like you said, it might be a takeover in Tampa for the Patriots.
So that's gonna be interesting, man. Hopefully they can bring some of that home love and the crowd to get hyped and we can win that game, man. We can get into our predictions here shortly. Baker Mayfield, Drake May, MVP race so far. Who's leading? What? And y'all can put it in chat box too, man. Who, if the season ended today, who you going with? Baker, May, or the field? I mean, whoever else, like Jonathan Taylor. He kind of took a step back and still. Matt Stafford been playing good. So I think right now it's Drake May and Baker and Matt Stafford.
Yeah, and some people, I don't know why Josh Allen's in there and the favorites and whatnot, but I don't want to sound like a homer and all that. I'll be real though. I think Drake May, if it ended today, I don't think he would win it. Okay, I don't think he'd win it, but he's right there. He's like so close. If that second half hadn't been what it was, and he just
no slouch, man. Yeah, White straight for the Bucks running back. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, but no, if May didn't have those 2 turnovers costly and look how he did in the second half, if he just kept it going, I'd probably have Drake May as the favorite right now. I'm probably leaning Matthew Stafford.
I'm going Stafford.
He's been unbelievable. What is it, like 16 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in the past like 5 games or something?
I think ridiculous. They say he got like 20 something touchdowns and 2 interceptions or something like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, on the entire season. Yeah,
it's Stafford right now. Unless he falls off, and they schedule about to toughen up a little. Then they got to play Seattle twice. Who does the round play this week? I'm not sure, but unless they schedule unless he starts to fall off a cliff, it's probably gonna be Stafford. Now you got a whole 2 months left, another month and a half left, so it's plenty of time. But I think May and Mayfield, this game could be a shootout Sunday. And if it comes down to May continue to have this good season, and it comes down to Drake May and Baker Mayfield, maybe you go back to that game and see who played the best or whatnot. So I think it's come down to Mayfield, and Matt Stafford. Because Dak Prescott, he struggled on Monday night against the Cardinals. Mahomes was terrible against the Bills last week. He was 40%, 30 something. He didn't even throw a T, but he was bad. So you
like 40% completion.
Huh?
40% completion percentage from Mahomes.
Right. May's worst game this year, still we won. He still had 100 passing rate and still had 2 touchdowns on his worst game. So,
and I will say this, arguing against Stafford for May
this week. That's right. Yeah.
If I were to make an argument for May over Stafford, I'd say this: Drake May is not throwing to a Puka Nacua. That's for sure. Or Devontae Adams. Nah. Yeah. Drake May is kind of, in his second season, I think it's almost more impressive what Drake May is doing. So you got to listen to the term most valuable player. We always get caught up in stats and whatnot.
Who's the most valuable to that team?
And it might very well be Drake May with the offense. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We got to see him put it together the rest of the season.
The Rams had a backup Jimmy Garoppolo in there, would he throw into Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams would still look the same as what Matthew Stafford is doing. And I think so. Garoppolo has proven he can play good.
I like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So you got to look at it like that. Now, if we put Tommy DeVito throwing to Diggs and Pop and Kayshon Boutte, whatever, does it still look the same? Or if you put, I mean, who's the guy behind DeVito?
Joshua Dobbs, the astronaut.
So if it's most valuable to that team, it's Drake May. He's clearly making that. They're helping May, But May's clearly making them better than what like Pop Douglas. He's making Pop better. Kayshawn Booty, he's making them better. You know what I mean? So Diggs, he's elevating the talent around him. Austin Hooper, Mac Hollins. I mean, like, come on, man. So I think I would go with May over Mayfield right now, but in totality, I'm going with Matt Stafford. That's what I go with. Todd Bowles versus Josh McDaniels. This is gonna be the matchup right here to watch. Todd Bowles, they run a zone heavy blitzing scheme. They do a lot of sim pressures. They come out of nowhere. They're gonna be coming out to May on Sunday. And May's been good. He's been great against it. I think he's the leading quarterback under the blitz, under pressure this year, and he's good against the blitz. So, but man, this Buccaneers defense is good, real good defensive scheme. And Todd Bowles, he's been with Tampa for a while. He's kind of like Flores from the Vikings. He has a nice scheme, man. So, what's your take on this matchup, Todd Bowles versus Josh McDaniels?
It'll be fun to watch. I got the numbers up right now for total defense for the Bucs. They're right middle of the pack for total defense for yardage. So you can pick up yardage, and we know Drake May is capable of doing that.
Mac Jones and the 49ers put up. I mean, Mac Jones had how many yards? A bunch of yards against them.
Yeah,
and that's true. So he threw for 340 something yards, I think, against that defense.
Now their rush defense has been good. Tampa, they got Vita Vea up there. You know what I'm saying?
Rush defense.
Yeah, they're giving up 92 yards rushing per game. They're giving up 228 passing per game. That's 22nd in the league. The 222
down defense.
Third down. I don't have those numbers right here. As far as points allowed, they're tied for 13th at 22. All right, and the Patriots are giving up.
Connor said, "I just got back from church." He said he's going to the game on Sunday.
Okay, there's another one.
Yeah.
See,
yeah,
we got the Patriot fans in Tampa.
He said he got the Patriots in 24. We're gonna get to our picks here shortly. Go ahead, Planet.
No, I'm really starting to believe that we might be able to take over that Tampa Stadium.
I feel good about this game, man, but we're picking a little bit.
Yeah, but it just seems like everybody just keeps telling me that they're going to that game. It's like, goddamn, is there going to be any Bucs fans in attendance? But nah, man, this is going to be a decent matchup for the Patriots. It's a good test, too.
Keep in mind the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are coming off a bye week, so they've had an extra week to get healthier, even though some of the guys not playing and prepare. And they watched the Patriots versus the Falcons game last week, so they had an extra week. Sometimes they don't mean that the Lions were coming off a bye, and they just lost to the Vikings at home. So sometimes they don't matter about coming off a bye and all that.
Yeah, because sometimes they come out sluggish.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right. That's what I was about to say. Yep.
So maybe in the first half we could get off to a tremendous start like last week, but keep it rolling, and it'll be tough. But remember now, this team, the Patriots, 4-0 on the road. So
this
we've been
game
perfect.
Here against Tampa, I don't look at it like Buffalo. Like going into Buffalo, I was like, wow, there's no chance we win. I don't look at this guy. I think this is a winnable game. This is a winnable game. You can go down to Tampa and win this game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, they dealing with some. Now, if they were healthy, they had Evans and Godwin and McMillan and everybody was there, then probably not. But this, because you're in Florida, but I think they can win this game. Am I going to pick them? Y'all got to stay to the end of the show to find out. But I do think they can win this game.
I do too, and I'm interested to hear what you got to say about this one, but we'll get to it. Yeah, it'll come down to
those Josh McDaniels. This is gonna be interesting because Josh McDaniels, he's been with the Patriots for a while. He knows, he's seen it all. Him and Drake May is a perfect marriage. Todd Bowles, man, he's a good defensive coordinator, man. I think they went to Seattle, and Seattle put up 30-something points in that defense. Detroit, you saw what with Goff and them did a few weeks ago to that defense. So they give up some points. So it's kind of like a hit and miss defense. It ain't like they the old Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the Ravens defense. They're not in the teens in terms of giving up points. They give up around about the mid-20. You can score on this defense. You move the ball, but they're aggressive. They're an aggressive defense, man. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens, man. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna mention the sacks too, because that'll be something to watch, because will the Patriots offensive line be able to limit the pass rush from the Tampa Bay Bucs, right? The sacks given up, Patriots are second in the league. We know by now, right? I'm sure everybody knows. Second in the league, 34 sacks. A lot
of those are on him. So let's just say half of them on him.
You heard Drake May say that today, right? Mm-hmm. He put it on himself. And you got to love that too. You got to love that too. That he's taking blame, well, some blame. Obviously, it's not all his fault. So it's interesting though, because the Tampa Bay Bucs, only have Baker Mayfield's only been sacked 17 times, so that's half the amount of Drake May. But guess what? The yardage is crazy. The sack yardage loss for the Patriots is 152, and for Baker it's 120, and that's with half of the amount of sacks. So we talked about it last time with Drake May, how he on a lot of these sacks he's only losing a yard or two. So we hate to like look at it like, oh man, this team allows 6 sacks per game, even though it legitimately is. They're not as bad as some of these sacks that you see being taken, right?
Right. It's not as bad as it looks, basically.
Exactly. But let's hope. I mean, we want to see
if you look at the box score, you're like, oh, he got sacked 8 times, but you don't know, was it a sack where he ran out of bounds and throw it away? You don't know what it was. So that's basically
because a 2nd and 11 is much easier to convert, you know what I mean, than a 2nd and 18 or something. And that's what we're seeing a lot of from the Patriots. Right. But still, it'll be something to watch.
This Buccaneers offense, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, Evans not going to be there. They still got K-Dot and they got Booker Irvin's probably not going to be playing. I think Jamar just mentioned a while ago, Rashad White, he's solid. They got Ibuka. He's one of the leading rookie receivers this year. They got Ibuka, they got K-Dot, and they got
Tez Johnson's in there.
They got Sterling Shepard. So they got some pieces there still. And Baker, man, he's going, hey, you might shut him down a little bit, but he's going to keep bringing it, man. He's a baller. He can run too. He's mobile. He can get out the pocket a little bit. He's a little undersized. I mean, he got like a little jerkness to him, man. He could be a jerk at times, Baker Mayfield. But I think he's not going down at a fight. So I think Vrabel mentioned it earlier that they're going to have to bring it. They're going to have to go for full quarters, man. Mayfield isn't going anywhere. So stopping it. What do you think the key to stopping this Bucs offense is?
Baker, like you just said it, Baker Mayfield.
I like Gonzo and Ibuka.
Yeah, that's a great. It's good that we have Gonzo to lock him down because he's the one guy that could let loose and really tear up a defense alone. Him and Baker playing catch out there, like backyard. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of numbers that he was pulling up in the beginning of the season.
Guys, make sure you're hitting that like button, please. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up wherever you are. Make sure you are sharing the content and make sure you are subscribed to the Ken's Patch Talk Patriots podcast and go over to my guy, Patch Planet YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe over there, man. This is the Midweek Motion.
Yeah, you guys heard the Draker Mayfield.
I seen that.
The Draker Mayfield matchup. Real talk though. Let's just enjoy the matchup too, because these two quarterbacks are like the two best quarterbacks to watch play. Like as far as entertaining goes, I love both of their play styles. May versus Mayfield might just be
Could be a shootout.
It might just be the funnest game of the season.
I'm going on record. At 1 o'clock. It should be a primetime game or a 4 o'clock game. It's crazy.
Yeah, at least we still got Nance and Romo, I guess, right?
Right.
We also got Nance and Romo.
Yeah. Also, guys, me and Planet, we got some news to let y'all know after. At the end of the show, we can go ahead and tease it, saying it now. We will be hosting a watch party together Sunday.
That's right.
A watch party, so make sure you check us out. We will be sure we're gonna do another show probably Saturday night.
Yeah, let's do a little. Let's do a little
Saturday night just to remind y'all to be with us on 1 o'clock. But we're saying for the end of the show, we're gonna remind you in the show and then get back with us on Saturday night as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, we should do a little pre-game talk Saturday night. You know what I mean? Get amped up for it, and then we'll hit them with the watch party. That'll be fun. That we've been talking about this for the past few weeks. We've been meaning to do a watch party, and we chose the Tampa game because this game's gonna be the funnest game of the season, probably.
Yep. So I think they got Ibuka, Gonzo on Ibuka. That's gonna be a fun matchup. Cause Ibuka moves all around, slide X, Z. He can move all over. I actually wanted him in the draft process. Tez Johnson, I think Marcus Jones. We just paid you. We expect you to come out and come on now, Marcus. Now you have a down. I ain't gonna say a down game because Drake London is an animal out there. But okay, listen. I want to see Marcus Jones what he can do on Tez Johnson, and also Carlton Davis return to Tampa Bay. He was the Buccaneers, so I ain't heard anybody talk about that yet. So maybe he gets a pick this week against his former team, man. Bold prediction.
Bold prediction. Bold prediction. I want to say Gonzo.
Okay.
Is the one that gets the interception for us. I don't know if that's a bold prediction, really, because he almost had one last week too, right? It went off his fingertips.
Yeah.
Went off his fingertips. He almost had it. So I don't know, man. Bold prediction. Who do you got? I'm gonna think it over for a second. What would you go with?
My guy, Cal Williams.
Oh, that's a good one.
He's probably going to start, or he can get some big time reps this week. Even if he don't start, his reps gonna go up. Maybe Chisholm get some of Kyle Williams' old reps. It ain't that bold, but Kyle Williams, I'm gonna say 4 catches for about 45 yards. That's bold for him because he really ain't done much. He ain't really had opportunity. So
One catch.
Kyle Williams gonna be the leading receiver this week.
Oh, that's bold. Yeah, no, that's definitely a bold prediction.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm gonna go. He's gonna have about 4 catches, about 45 yards. So he's probably not the leading receiver, but he's gonna make Kyle Williams gonna make some plays this week. I'm gonna say it this week.
I agree. I was gonna say the same thing. I've been saying the same thing because a lot of people are kind of giving up on Kyle Williams, and I understand that people are frustrated, but I feel like sometimes people overreact, and especially in this Josh McDaniels system for wide receivers, it's tough. It's tough, especially as a rookie. We've seen flashes at camp with Kyle Williams, so I know he has the talent. We all do.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of getting it down, the playbook, the route running, being on the same page as Drake May. I think this is the week, him being in the starting lineup for a full week of practice with Booty out.
Drake May, yep.
He'll be able to.
They said that he's been doing good in practice, been doing good. And May, I think Doug Kyle from the Boston Herald. He said today that Kyle Williams said was a miscommunication between him and May last week on that pass. But May said it wasn't miscommunication. May took account. May said, I just got to give him a better ball. So I like that about May, man.
Me too. I like that May, he stands up for his guys no matter what.
Yep.
He really does. And that's what a leader does. And he really has. I hate to take a shot at Mac Jones because it's unwarranted.
I know I said leading wide receiver. I was just going a bit overboard there. I said 4 catches for 45 yards. That's what he's going to do.
Yeah, because you have him in, that's your prediction. I tweeted out something similar. I said, watch Kyle Williams go like 5 catches, 80 yards. I'm not saying he's going to, but I'm just saying watch him.
Hitting the end zone this weekend. Hey, we'll see.
That'd be nice. No, that'd be nice.
What you say, Planet?
I think I tweeted out something similar about Kyle Williams' numbers though, because I said watch Kyle Williams go 5 for like 80 and a touchdown. Now I know that's even
time to do it.
Yeah, with Booty out, exactly.
These next 2 weeks, but Kayshawn Booty probably out. I don't work for the team. I'm just saying Kayshawn probably not playing to Cincinnati, and we play them in like 2 weeks. We got the Jets. Remember, we got a short week next week. We got the Jets next week on Thursday Night Football, Amazon Prime. So I don't expect to see him there because he's not going to play Sunday. Why are you going to play him in 3 days for? So
yeah,
makes sense.
I know. Kayshawn.
I don't think Mondre going to play. I think I would sit him and Mondre to that Cincinnati game.
Yeah, I think Ramondre probably has turf toe, and he's probably going to miss the next 2 games as well. It's funny though because Kayshawn Booty has his Discord server, and he went in there. He's trying to get people to believe that he might be back.
If he's not there Sunday, and Tay said next Thursday, so I don't know.
It's possible.
Good news is I don't think it's that serious.
Yeah, nah, me neither. But I think you do hold him out. Just you don't want to see it get worse than what it is, right?
Bingo. Yep.
So that's the key there. You know what I mean? And can these wide receivers that we have behind him?
What was your bold prediction?
My bold prediction, I was just thinking it over. I'm going to go crazy with it.
Okay.
I'm going to go Drake May for 350 passing yards. 3 touchdowns. That's going to be my bold prediction.
Okay. It's crazy Drake May ain't had a 300-yard passing yard game yet.
He hasn't. That's what I'm saying. So I didn't even go through. I could have went 300, and that probably would have been bold enough. But I'm going 350 because I think it's going to be. And Mayfield will probably have over 300 too.
Yeah.
I don't think they won't be able to run against us.
One thing about Mayfield before we move on to X Factor, he would turn that ball over. He will hold it a little bit. He can be erratic at times too with his accuracy and stuff, but he will turn that ball over. He'll turn it over. You just depends on what Baker Mayfield you get. Now when he's hot, when he's baking now. But other times you got that when Baker's baking, he's baking. He baking now. But when he's off, he's off. You normally can tell early. Like if he starts the game out struggling early, that's the type of game it'll be. But he's hot. Oh man, if we go out there, we play the second half against the Falcons, we might get ran out the stadium. It could be bad.
Another interesting factor to this game: Elliott Wolf was with the Browns when they drafted Baker Mayfield. He was I
didn't think about that.
Yeah, he was the assistant vice president or something like that. But he was in the front office, you know. So it's just an interesting little tidbit right there. Side note.
X Factor.
The X factor is going to be protecting Drake May to me, the entire offensive line. Because if I'm calling for 350 from Drake May, then I need my X factors to be the offensive line. I want to see less than 2 sacks.
Speaking of the offensive line, Vita Vea, Mr. Jaffetti. Yeah, Vita Vea is a beast.
Yeah, he's gonna be one to watch too, because we already know. We already know. Garrett Bradbury, is he gonna be able to hold up the middle? I don't know. I'm starting to wonder, with Jared Wilson struggling at left guard, is there a point in time that you move him to center? I know we've been talking about it
If
all training.
Bradbury does not play this week, then maybe they move him to center, or would that be
That's what I was just gonna say, because he didn't practice today, right? So maybe, or is it gonna be Ben Brown? I'm interested to know if Ben Brown filled in at center. I'm assuming he did today. But yeah, I guess Jared Wilson is probably just riding out that left guard role the rest of the season, is what it seems like. But I would like to see him at center personally.
My expect, I'm gonna go with the whole offensive line. Todd Bowles is gonna blitz, so we're gonna have to have our head on the swivel and protect May, and I tie May in too with the offensive line. Y'all been giving up these sacks. I mean, 1 week is May, the next week is offensive line. No matter who it is, this week you need to be y'all need to have your heads on the swivel, be on one accord, and just communicate, because Todd Bowles is gonna bring it. They blitz a whole lot, man. I think they blitz every play.
That's what it seems like. I know.
They blitz a lot, bro. I was watching some of the film. They blitz a whole lot, man. So have your head on the swivel and watch it, because they coming from all over the place, man. So we can't no turnovers this game. Can't have no turnovers.
Yeah, why didn't they have Tom Brady call this game? It was the perfect opportunity.
Wow, for real, right? It would have been nice.
It would have been the first, right? Because he hasn't called a Patriots game yet, right? Yeah, obviously, I don't think so. So yeah, the first game that he would have called to the Patriots could have been the Bucks Patriots. That would have been perfect. But it is what it is.
X factor?
I went the same, bro. I went the same with the offensive line. But if you want me to switch it, but I really think that's the key. I think that's the key, because if I'm going Drake May 350, I need them to protect.
Yeah. All right, game predictions. Go ahead, Planet.
All right, game predictions. Like I said, if I'm getting 3 touchdowns out of May,
DJ, what's going on?
And 350, we got to be in the 30s. We got to be in the 30s. So I'm going to say 34-31.
Hey, Boston, who wins this week? I know you say this week is going to happen. He's doing something this week. I promise you.
Who do I have winning this game, though? 34-31.
You love that 31, don't you?
I think we fall short. I think we fall short this week.
Yeah.
I think we lose by 3 points.
Huh?
I think we lose by 3 points. Close game, MVP shootout style. But we just lose.
It's about to snow if you ain't picking us to win. It's definitely about to snow if you ain't picking us to win. So you got 34-31 Tampa.
But this is one of the losses I had. I had us going 12-5.
Yeah.
And this was one of the losses. So I got to stick with it. You know what I mean?
Even putting up 34 points.
It just, in order to beat what, you know what I mean, the Patriots have been doing offensively, if they're not making mistakes, if Drake May's not turning the ball over and what they're capable of. And I know it's going to be a tougher task because you're without Booty. You might be, you know what I'm saying? You're without Ramondre. You might not have a real running game to speak of, depending. We'll see. So it will be tough. It will be tough. But I do think this is going to be one of those, just the atmosphere of May versus Mayfield.
Yeah.
And it's a 1 o'clock game.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's going to be one of those exciting games. So yeah, I'm going 34-31. But we lose, unfortunately.
Did you see my comment? Scotty Patriot score. Yeah, I think.
What did he have?
I think he had 24-17, if I'm not mistaken.
He had the Patriots winning?
Yeah, let me see if I can go back to it. I think, 24-17.
You want to look at the Road Warriors thing that we have going? You want to point to being undefeated on the road, right? The only other team that's undefeated on the road is the Seahawks.
You know, Seahawks, they won like 9 straight, dating back to last year.
Yeah, now they're going off.
Win by a field goal, 34-31. I think, it's going to be a shootout. All right. Oh, man. We 4-0 on the road.
Yeah.
If you do now, listen, early on in the year, I was like, there's no way we go to Tampa and win that game. You know what I mean?
Now there's a chance, right?
Yeah, I've been feeling so optimistic, man. I really have, man. I can see us win this game, but the only thing, like, if you tell me Kayshon Boutte and Monte Stevenson playing, I think we win this game. But on the other hand, if Tampa has Evans and Garwin and McMillan and if they healthy, Tampa probably be favored by about a touchdown, or probably about 5-6 points. If Tampa wasn't coming off a bye, and if just for the sake I got to pick a loss on the schedule, but if Tampa was not coming off a bye, I would pick us to win this game. I really, because I feel that good about this game. I really feel good about it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, we're doing another show Saturday. I might change the pick. I might change.
Me too.
Because
Me
I feel
too.
good.
You
But
know
I'm
me.
gonna go 27-24 Buccaneers. I think they win by a close one. I was texting with D earlier. I think it could come down to something like maybe a penalty late and Tampa Bay gets in field goal range or something like that. If you look at it on paper though, like, bro, this is a winnable game.
It really
I just
is.
think if you're circling it, it's like, okay, they got to lose a game somewhere, right? They can't keep winning. They can't keep winning. So, but then the reason why I don't mind us losing this game, because guess what? We got a quick turnaround. You got the Jets on Thursday, then you got the Bengals, then you got the Giants. So you got to quick. You can get over that loss quick. We ain't got to sit around for a week and be depressed because we finally lost a game or whatnot. So you got the Jets coming to your house. You got to go to Saints, and you got the Giants on Monday Night Football. If everything lines up, you can 3-game win streak right there. So you can kind of get over that loss quick. But we got to pick a loss. And listen, if they beat Tampa and Tampa, I don't care who's playing. I don't care who hurt. They beat Tampa and Tampa. The Patriots probably gonna win 12 plus games.
Yeah.
And I actually think the Patriots can probably get to the AFC Championship game if they win in Tampa. I think they can. And hell, why not get to the Super Bowl? I mean, why not? Because the talk right now is that they haven't played nobody. You don't get play who's in front of you. If they beat Tampa in a game that I was like, about a month ago, I was like, there's no way they win that game. When the schedule came out of May, I was like, there's no way. Now I'm kind of optimistic, and maybe I'll change my mind on the show we do Saturday night, but I'm gonna go with Tampa right now because they're coming off a bye. I feel like we need it more than them because they probably gonna win the NFC South. Yeah. I feel like we need it way more because the Bills are right. If we lose Buffalo, they're gonna beat Miami. But then Tampa, it's funny because we play Tampa, and then we got to root for Tampa next week when they play the Bills because we're gonna need them to beat Buffalo next week. So yeah, I'm gonna go 27-24. Tampa Bay wins a close one, but I would not be shocked if we won, man. I wouldn't. I can see us win this game. It's not a game that you can't win. But I think we're due for a loss, though, bro. Come on, it's too good to be true. At what point? I mean, it's too good to be true. We're due for a loss.
We both have it being a 3-point game, and I believe Vegas has it as a 2.5-point favorite.
Yeah, 2.5.
So everybody kind of feels the same way. I mean, it all does lean on the Bucs being at home, and then the Bucs coming off the bye, getting healthy. Maybe they have guys returning that we're even thinking aren't going to play. So maybe we do change our mind come Saturday night.
Right, I got a feeling I might, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. It's because it's early. Like,
it's just they played so damn good on the road. It's weird. One of those weird things.
Like, the reason why I'm picking Tampa the way that ain't really because they barely. I just feel I'm picking them because I got to pick an L somewhere. Like, we got to lose the game. Yeah, it ain't like the Bucs are way. I'm picking them to win because we have to lose a game. We have to lose a game. So I just don't think. And then like, if we would have finished that game against Atlanta a little better, I'd probably pick the Pats to win this game. But I don't like how they feel. I just think we do for one of those losses. We do for one of those games where we come out slow and flat, maybe a turnover. You get down 10-0, 13. I just think we do for it. And I'd rather have it now than later on against Buffalo or Baltimore. But if we beat Tampa, man, I don't think there's no ceiling for this team, bro. We can win it all. I'm saying it right now. I don't care. We can win it all, bro. Because
I agree.
They've checked out. They've checked all the boxes. They've checked all the boxes. So, I mean, even if you split with Buffalo and lose to Baltimore, and who's run away with anything in the AFC?
Nobody.
Not the Chiefs, not the Bills. I don't care about the Colts. I know they just got they don't scare me. So we'll see. At worst, you're gonna win 10 games, but at best, if you beat Tampa, you're at 8 wins. Then you got the Jets, you got the Jets twice, the Bengals.
You got the Jets twice, I know, right?
You can win 12, 13 games, man. So I'm gonna go with Tampa, but I will not be shocked. And y'all just stay tuned to Saturday night for the show that we do, man. I might change my mind, man. Let's get through some of these comments before we get
because we'll have more news too, injury-wise. We'll hear a little bit more. If Kayshon Boutte comes back, I'm definitely probably going Patriots, but I'm assuming he's not going to play in the passing game. I mean, I still predict Drake May to go 350 over here, so it's like
Drake made 205 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception, 76 rushing yards on offense. Travion Henderson defense gets at least 2 interceptions and at least 5 sacks. Mike Evans and Chris Godwin is out, correct? Yeah. If we say Mayfield 5, if you tell me right now we're gonna sack Mayfield 5 times, we win the game.
Yeah, then we don't need no pass rush either.
We
if that's
are
the case.
This game, and then everyone's gonna call us frauds. Watch, yeah. Boston, we need you to wear that shirt. Wear your Gonzo jersey or shirt Sunday. Good Boston, you got us winning this one or what? Doesn't Tampa have some defense players out? Also, O-line for them. I know Hassan Reddick, they pass rusher. He's not going to play. Connor Wiley. Chiefs are as face green smell. Yeah. So I got Tampa winning, man. We got to pick a loss somewhere, man.
That's what it is.
Yeah, they got luck because you lose to Tampa, you're gonna win your next 3. You should, and then your next test gonna be Buffalo, and that game probably gonna be flex. And then the Baltimore game, the game I'm probably gonna be at, probably gonna be flex to Sunday night football. So I would like between Buffalo, Baltimore, and Tampa. I want them to go 2-1. I mean, I do. I don't want you to lose all 3 of them games, but you can go to Tampa and beat Tampa.
It's a winnable game, man, especially since they're banged up the way they are. I think they can do it.
Be shocked, but I might change it Saturday night when we do the show. We do our
now we're gonna get into it though, because we're gonna have more info. Like I said, if Kayshon Boutte's out there practicing by the end of the week, which I don't think is gonna happen.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. This is gonna be probably it has game of the year potential. It really does. Yeah. The way that both of these offenses are playing.
Should be a primetime game.
It should have been. I know. I wish.
Yeah. So, guys, man, we appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're sharing the content. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you go to my guy Pat's Planet YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe over there. Hit the like button. Run the likes up. Share the content over there. We will be back Saturday night. What time? Probably Planet? By 8. What time we did last week?
I think we did 8 o'clock.
Or was it 6 something or something? 6 or 7?
Oh, we did it. Yeah, you're right. We did it an hour early. Let's do 6. Let's do 6.
We're gonna start doing shows Saturday night, like right before. We might have DJ on with us too, just talking about the game, just a quick, like the latest news, the latest elevations, and all that stuff, latest prediction, thing like that. Probably ain't gonna be too long, but about 20 minutes, just talking, just like a one last little preview of the game. We're probably gonna start doing that every Saturday night before the game. And hold on, we got another comment.
Yeah, and I'll be back in my I'll have my office set up for us. Right now, I got the visual background, but I'll be back in the office for the watch party for Saturday night.
He said, Connor said, everybody say with me, F the book. Yeah. We'll be back Saturday night. Also, tomorrow me and D, we're going to do our preview show, this Bucks game, give our predictions on the show tomorrow night. So me and D going to do the show tomorrow night, and then we'll see y'all on Saturday night. Also, we got to remind y'all Saturday night, me and Planet will be doing a joint together watch party from the Ken's Pats Talk and the Pats Planet Media. We're going to do this Sunday at 1 o'clock. So 1 o'clock p.m. we're gonna do the joint watch party. Y'all gonna sit back and chill, watch the game with us, man. It's gonna be streaming on. You can watch it with me, and you can watch it on his channel. It's gonna be on both our YouTube channels. So we'll be doing this on Sunday at 1 o'clock for the game, man. Anything left, bro?
Nah, that's what I was saying. I'm setting up the studio and whatnot still. That's why you see the crazy background. But for Saturday night and the watch party, I'll be back in the regular spot. We'll be good to go. I'm excited, man. Let's go, Pats.
Yes,
we'll see Saturday night. Maybe we do have different score prediction for you guys, but I'm excited. This is going to be one of the fun ones to watch.
That's going to be it, guys. Hey, see y'all Saturday night. Y'all have a good one, man. Go Pats.
Go Pats.